Today we have Sunday picks, our Sunday slate. We have Sexy in the building. Nick could not make it, so we have Sexy here today.
Bro has
just
one
literally
bad
switch
week,
over.
and he's scared to show face.
He didn't even have a bad week, which is the funniest part. But we do have the recaps, the spread recaps from the previous week. Obviously, Sexy was not here last week, so he does not change his record. He's still 30, 32, and 2. Meanwhile, Nick went 8-3-1. I also went 8-3-1, and J-Mo 10-1-1 last week. Our best week yet so far.
Yes, sir.
That makes the overall records, again, Sexy 30, 32, and 2. Nick is 37, 37, and 3. I am 37, 37, and 3. And J-Mo, 44, 30, and 2.
Okay.
Holy.
Lot of pressure this week.
Holy. The sharp in the room is with us today.
What even is that, like a 65% hit rate?
Something like this.
Vegas
It's a good hit rate. That's why we're on the bets channel today. Make sure you're taking all the bets we place and take today on BetMGM. Use code DRAFT when you sign up. Not only will you get up to $1,500 in bonus bets that you can use to play with to place on any of these picks, any of these spreads that we take, or the intrusive that we're going to take later in this episode. We also get Nick's Big Dog membership for any of the fantasy advice you need for the week's rankings, for week rankings, your waiver wire rankings, as well as a Q&A session that you can get with him on Saturdays. So make sure to lock that in using code DRAFT. Now, let's hop into game one. Let's waste no more time. We have a London game. Rams, Jaguars, -3 is the spread in favor of the Rams. Total's 44.5. You gotta feel like...
Why are the Rams favored?
Why are the Rams favored with no Puka? With no Puka.
I mean, you're right, but like it's still the Rams. The Jaguars still feel kind of fraudulent.
Do they? I mean, I feel like... I understand.
I don't know if I agree with that.
They had a worse week, but they still beat some really good teams. And I feel like overall, they've stayed relatively healthy compared to a lot of other teams.
But the Rams defense is still so good. I mean, they've got Devontae Adams still. Whittington can fill in fine. Like, obviously, he's not Puka, but like...
But that's the thing. I don't think it's like a fill in fine. Like, Whittington is irrelevant.
Until Puka or Kupp
Okay,
got
that's
injured.
not a fill-in, guy. It's
Yes,
like,
it is. That's exactly what a fill-in is.
I think what Mo's trying to
You're
say
saying
is
like fill-in, like, oh, he's like replacing him, like, and it's going to be fine. And it's going to be to the same degree.
what I think he's saying is like Puka right now is playing as like 2021 Cooper Cup. Like there is no
For sure.
just like one for one filling guy.
Obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's still in London, and we got Stafford versus Lawrence. Like, I think this is probably going to be a lower scoring game because it's in London, as they usually are. And who are you going to trust to win the game at the end of it? I trust Stafford to do that over Trevor.
Over Trevor, who's 3-1 in his career playing in London.
Yeah, probably against like the Jets, the fucking Browns.
Whoa.
London's London.
London
They usually
is
play a shit
London.
team in London.
He has played. Let me see.
How do you find London stats?
Yeah, I just searched it. It was the first thing that came up. Wow, he was the first rookie quarterback ever to win in London. Shout out him. Throwback to that.
Too bad he's not a rookie still.
You'd think with how young he is. Anyway,
He's got,
obviously.
I will say, though, like, amongst the league, I don't know if this means a goddamn thing, but he plays in the Jags play in London more than any other team. Like, he's been there.
Yeah,
He's
that's
done
true.
that.
That's true, for sure.
I think there's a reason the spread is 3. It is pushable at 3. So again, if it ends in 3, it'll be a push. But do you guys have any player props for this game that you really like?
I like fading Stafford. I mean, 250, no Puka. Jags defense is nice in London. In the past 4 London games, the past 4 quarterbacks to play in London, none of them have touched 250. We had Bo Nix, 174. Justin Fields, 40. Shout out him. He's really the anchor here. 236, Carson Wentz. 190, Dylan Gabriel. None of those guys are Matthew Stafford. But also, this is Matthew Stafford without his wide receiver 1. If this was like a 220 line, 225 maybe, but 250, that's like a great game when you're missing your star weapon against a really good defense that's given struggles to we saw the Chiefs just 2 weeks ago. I'm leaning the under on Stafford.
I do like that, actually.
I will say, despite them having a really good defense, they do allow the second most passing yards per game. Interesting.
They got Greg Newsome in the building now.
They do. Yeah, the past 3 games, Darnold 295, Mahomes 318, and Purdy 309.
Ooh. But none of them played in
But
London.
none of them played in London. So, and none of them didn't have their number 1 guy. So
Just Rashi Rice out, Ricky Pierce all out.
which side of this game are you guys taking? -3 is the spread. Which are you on, Rams or Jags?
I like the Rams here. I think they
Rams
win the game.
-3.
Gotta lean Jacks.
Jags +3. I will also be on Jags +3. Again, if it ends in 3, it will be another push there. Going to our 1 o'clock slates, we have the Raiders and Chiefs. Should make for a divisional game.
Man, it's
for us.
devastating. Any other Chiefs Raiders year, this is about the spread. This year, you'd hope it's like still Chiefs better team, but you'd think like going in the year, Ashton Genty, Geno Smith, like maybe it's a 6-point spread.
Yeah.
No, they're still like basing it like it's Aiden O'Connell out there.
Yeah, no, they're still ass. Gino's been even more ass.
How much juice you got to eat on him to throw a pick?
It's actually 220.
Oh my God.
It's like a lock for him to throw a pick.
Holy
Does he have to throw
shit.
2 picks?
No, there's no alt pick line. But yeah, no, that's nuts, dude. It's absolutely nuts. The total of this game is 45.5. If you want to take the Raiders straight up to win, it is +525. But I do have a player prop in this game, and it is going to be the beloved Ashton Genty man himself. I'm gonna take his under.
On rushing yards?
On rushing yards, 55.5. It's already a little bit of a discounted line, a little bit of a low line, but there's a reason for it, right? Obviously, you saw 20 attempts last week, and they're coming out and they're like, oh, we want to get him 20 touches. Sure. I think this week, if any week, is going to be the first Chiefs like blowout win. They've yet to have a real blowout win. I think the spread says it itself. Obviously, they're in their home field with Rashi Rice coming back. That is huge. Rashi Rice is going to be a huge part of this offense, and this offense is finally going to click in full cylinders. As well as the Chiefs rank a deceiving 16th in the NFL right now versus running backs in rushing yards. But they've also played some of the best running backs in the NFL. Like their lineup has been Saquon, Gibbs, Etienne, Derrick Henry, and Cam Scatterbo. Despite Cam Scatterbo, but he just gets a ton of volume. Like that lineup of playing against those teams, feel like you're playing against some of the better running backs in the NFL right now, or the better running games in the NFL right now. So for them to be 16th, despite them playing some of the top talent, I feel like it's still a really good sign. And this Raiders O-line is still actually horrendous. And the run blocking rate is one of the worst in the entire league. Yeah, they're bottom 10 in the entire league in run block rate. Again, that's even with some favorable matchups as of recently. I think Ashton Genty going to go under 55.5. I just don't feel like they're also going to run the ball that much this game. They're going to try to start, and then
Bowers is probably out still.
Bowers is probably out. Like they're going to force Geno to throw the ball. They're going to be like, hey, beat us with your arm, boss man. And he's just not going to be able to do it again. So that's had success in the past few games, and I feel like it could be again here today. Ashton's a very talented back, and ever since he switched to his stance, he's had like a resurgence of being good again. I don't think that's going to really fall true today with all the hype even around him, or fall true on Sunday with all the hype even around him against a Chiefs defense that feels like they're getting better for sure.
As you were talking, his line actually went up to 56.5.
Fire. Take it under.
Value.
More
You get
value.
one more yard.
More value on the odds. 56.5 there.
The Raiders defense is going to have no answer for a full cylinder Chiefs.
Yeah.
No.
I'm actually
Everything.
kind of surprised. I kind of like Rashi Rice's over receiving yards, just with like how much the Chiefs have been like clamoring for like
There's actually
free
so
Rashi.
much hype. Yeah.
It's like I doubt they don't
Free
try and
Rashi.
get him
He didn't
involved.
mean to wreck into that lady
Yeah.
and run away.
He didn't mean to almost kill somebody.
Free
They're
him.
acting. It's funny because like they're acting in his like hype videos like, oh, he's coming off a hammy pool, like
Yeah,
something like
no,
that.
like-
No, like dude actually almost fucking
Yeah.
murdered people and ran away. Like that's just not the same. Actually, it's just not the same.
But in terms of like game production, that helps him because the fact that he's not coming off an injury, like
No,
he
like,
will
he's
be
just
healthy.
Yeah, he's just gonna be fine.
Like 62.5 is his line. I like that going over.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna just pepper him with targets.
I would
his-
agree.
I was hoping the receptions would be there. There's no line right
Yeah,
now.
no line right now, but again, there will be by the time you guys see this on Saturday. Make sure to like down below if you guys haven't already. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe. Only 20% of people that watch these videos are subscribed, so make sure if you're not subscribed, you quickly drop down there and subscribe. It would be greatly appreciated. 12 exactly is the spread. Which side are you guys on for this game? Hefty line. A lot of points.
Yeah.
I am taking the Chiefs minus 12 in this one.
I think divisional game, I'm going to go Raiders.
I think I'm going to go Raiders.
It's too many
Raiders.
points.
All right.
So many points. But I said this like a couple weeks ago in the Colts. I think you could have given the fucking Raiders plus 30 and they wouldn't have covered.
No, yeah.
Still plus 12, plus 12.
All right. Plus 12 for the Raiders, minus 12 for the Chiefs. The Chiefs might be the best 3-3 team we've seen.
The fact that
They're
the Raiders
so
are
good.
2-4 and the Chiefs are 3-3.
It's nuts, dude. It's absolutely nuts. And it could be after this week, 3-5 and 3-4. All right. Saints and Bears is going to be our next game. Plus 5 is a spread. Bears are favored in this one. Minus 5 coming off their win versus the Commanders. Over
you
is
seeing a little bit of Spencer Rattler, Caleb Williams beef.
what?
I forgot they played
Yeah.
together at Oklahoma.
I didn't know they had beef though.
I saw like a TikTok about that. It was because of Caleb took his job.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know like how much beef there is, but I saw Rattler said like, yeah, we're like fine with each other.
We're cordial.
We're cordial.
It
We'll
was
talk
like
after the
Tua
game.
when he was talking about like Herbert. Like, yeah, some people are dating supermodels. Just like a little passive aggressive.
Yeah.
Fire. 46.5 is the total here. So a little Spencer Rattler chip on his shoulder, gonna come out and win his ball game. That what you're feeling?
I don't know, man. I feel like Rattler's been playing kind of okay this year.
He hasn't been bad. He's manageable.
Yeah, like for what was he, a day 3 pick, maybe day 2, and not really having much expectations of Kellen Moore, Brandon Staley. By no means am I trying to hype up Spencer Rattler.
Hype him
but
up.
like,
Let him know. Let him know.
I thought it was going to be like, oh, this guy needs to be benched. And it's like, I really don't think there's any reason his job should be taken this year. Like, he's doing what he can. I don't think anyone else in that quarterback room would be much better. And the Bears are sloppy. Like, yeah,
No.
they beat the shit out of Dallas.
They didn't look good doing it.
And I don't have a player prop here that I love, but I'm kind of leaning the Saints as I'm like talking myself into it. I am curious how we'll see DeAndre Swift like kind of having his breakout game. It also was rainy. He had just a couple of big plays. Like the Bears low key got an extra drive that they shouldn't have if fucking JCM didn't fumble at the end.
Fire.
I am curious about that. Like I would probably lean the under, sitting at 52 for Swift. I don't think this is gonna be like another 100-yard game for him, but I don't know if there's something I'd put my name behind. Either way, I like the Saints here to cover 5.
Yeah, the one player prop I do have for this game is going to be Roman Dunze, anytime touchdown. Plus 110 is the value we're getting at. Scored in 4 of the previous 5 games, and the Saints allow they rank 27th. They allow the 5th most passing touchdowns per game at a 1.3 average. So again, if they're allowing 2 passing touchdowns a game, you got to feel pretty good that Rome is going to get one of those as he's the number 1 in this offense.
DJ
They're
Moore's
getting
also
plus value.
dealing with some shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Had him for first touchdown last week, and he fell down at the 1-yard line. Fire stuff by him. So we are going to lean Rome in spite of DJ doing that, whatever the hell that was.
I'm surprised Burden's only like I know it's still long odds, but like plus 340 to score a touchdown. That feels like it's like I was gonna look at Burden to score a touchdown for my intrusive, but plus 340 doesn't feel like the best odds for him to score.
Really? I thought you were going to say the opposite.
That it's like too good.
Yeah. Like, I feel like he's getting more involved now, but we still have yet to see, like, big, like, Luther Burden bomb outside of the one
They don't have any
play. It's just
receiving
all
lines
line of
for him
scrimmage
yet.
stuff.
Yeah, I mean the fact that like Zacchaeus clearly looks worse than Burden.
Dude,
Moore
that
is,
drop.
yeah, Moore is banged up. Like this feels like the game we finally get Burden more involved. I'm not gonna lock in a Burden intrusive yet.
Ooh, I kind of like it, Sex.
I don't mind it. I don't mind it.
Talk him into it. Talk him into
don't
it.
hate
But
it.
I'm not gonna lock it in yet. We'll have to look. through
DJ
the rest
Moore's
of the games.
dealing with some ball issues. We'll say that's Unk's pick.
Yeah.
Unk would approve of that.
Unc would approve of Luther Burden Saints. All right. What side of the spread are you guys on? Saints or Bears?
I'm changing. I'm going Bears.
Talking about the Saints. And
I'm going Bears, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bears too. I think they're actually a good
I am
team.
also on the Bears -5 for that game. Dolphins and Browns are going to be up next. +2.5 is the spread for this game. Over is 37.5. In Cleveland,
Brutal
let's
game.
check the weather for this one is rain showers and 22-mile-an-hour winds is what it's looking like.
Dear God.
So this is looking like it's going to be hell. Oh, there's also slight chance of rain in Chicago, but not as high. This one feels like it's a lot higher chance, 76%. Also in London, by the way, Jags-Rams, 96% of rain.
Really? Yeah, Stafford
big
under.
for the Stafford
Stafford
under.
under.
Yeah, I mean, that's just what I'm seeing here. Again, by the time you guys are seeing this, everything could change. The weather literally changes by the hour. So we'll see. That's how I'm seeing it as of right now. So nothing's in stone. But for this one, looks like there's going to be rain showers in Cleveland. So we'll see how that goes. I'm going to take the under for this game on Devon Achane rushing yards. This Miami team, or 66.5 is the line, first of all. This Miami team just cannot run the ball. And the Browns are one of the best run-stopping teams. They'll load the box the entire game, no matter who they're playing against. They're the third best team versus the run, and they've only allowed 2 games this entire season, or Achane's only had 2 games this entire season where he's had over 15 rushing attempts. Miami O-line has the 3rd worst run grade as well. I feel like Mason Graham and Myles Garrett are going to destroy this.
They've had
this
some
ball club.
impressive shutdowns in the run game. Like we saw Derrick
yeah.
Henry in week 2 just get fucking nothing.
Yeah, even with Lamar, like they just have been fierce and have been absolutely going nuts. But that does change my intrusive a little bit. Is I'm going to take Devon Achane over 50 receiving yards.
Ooh, the intrusive.
For my intrusive here. Yeah, so I'm taking him over 50 receiving yards. It is plus 260, so nothing super crazy odds, but definitely feels like a definite bump from a regular play. To go
Like
over that 50 receiving yard mark. He's had one massive game of like 92, but he's had a lot of like 30s and 20s. But he's also had a lot of those like 30s and 20s be the 30s and 20s because he's had like an 8-yard loss catch or some bullshit that it's just like, what the fuck was that? To where if he doesn't have those, I think he's definitely closer to this line. And the Browns, despite being really good versus the run, are actually one of the worst teams against the pass for running backs. I mean, as we saw, Justice Hill had a day versus the Browns.
Yeah.
Stuff like that where you're going to see some more receiving work. I think this is going to be one of those typical HN games where he has 10 for 20 on the ground and then 10 for 60 in the air. So I'm looking at Devon Achane. 50-plus receiving yards is my intrusive.
Also liking this one, Tua to throw a pick. This brother's ass.
What's that line at?
Minus 135. It's not great, but it's not Geno numbers. Like we don't got to eat minus 220. And you look, he's got 7 picks on the year. He's only
I
played
feel like
6
he throws
games.
at least one a game.
Yeah, and the 2 he didn't was against the Jets in Carolina.
Shout out us.
Bad teams.
Yo, wait a minute.
Bad defenses.
Literally 3-3 right now.
Anytime they play someone decent, Indy, Patriots, Bills, Chargers, pick. Browns, not a great team, great defense, especially in some bad weather. Myles Garrett right into his face. Anytime he has any pressure, I think there's a pick coming to the other way.
Taking the 1-5 Browns over my 3-3 Panthers right now. That's insane.
Same record as the Chiefs.
Literally the same record as the Chiefs.
Defense-wise, yes.
The you ever see the Bob's...
Put Bryce Young on the Browns, and they're going to the bowl.
You ever see the Bob's Burger meme or like the one clip of where he's like, it's literally like looking in a mirror. No, it's not. Like that video. There's like a clip from the show of like that, and it's like the Chiefs are like the one be like, this is not the same, and they're like, we're literally the same person. It's like the Panthers and the Chiefs with the 3-3 record. Oh, it's awesome, dude. Anyway.
Like me and you both being 1-5.
Yeah, no. It's fucking funny as shit. All right. Anyway, outside that, Quinchon has a super, super high line. 91.5 rushing yards. 91.5 rushing yards is his line.
What the
Miami
fuck?
also has been the literal worst run
Oh,
defense in
I forgot
the entire
Rico
league.
went for
2 Hondo.
$1 million.
That's why I don't even feel good about taking the under.
No, I don't feel good about taking the under, but I also
91.
like, if I were to lean anything out of that, I'd lean the over, especially with the rain. Yeah. But again, Dolphins 2.5, Browns 2.5. Which side are you guys going? If you have no more player props,
Cleveland.
Yeah. This just feels like the kind of game where the Browns defense will just dominate the game.
Yeah.
I think the Browns defense will have a good game, but I think the Dolphins can keep it within 2.5. And I'm gonna go Dolphins 2.5 here for a little bounce backy for the Fins. Patriots and Titans are next. Titans at home +7 versus the Patriots -7. Let's look at the weather for this game. Looking like definite thunderstorms. Fire.
Everyone's in on New England.
Definite thunderstorms?
That's what I'm saying.
Jeez.
But we'll see. Again, by the time you're seeing this, it'll be Saturday. You'll have a lot more idea of what the weather is going to look like from when we're recording this. But over to 42.5. Again, Patriots are favored here, -7 in this one. Player props just off the dome. We're looking at Drake May over 234.5. Cam Ward, 213. Had to sling the pill the past 2 games a little bit more, had a little bit more confidence, but now has no head coach.
That's probably a good thing.
Or Calvin, right?
Yeah. So
I mean, teams usually, once their coach is fired, they perform a little better right after.
Will he get
that
the
1 week bumps? Usually nice.
Yeah.
Will Ellick take the reins here and be the receiver one in Tennessee?
Oh, yeah, because Calvin Ridley's out.
Calvin Ridley's out.
They're
Going
so
against
bad.
Gonzo.
They're terrible.
I kind of don't like how there's no Tajay Spears lines, because I would have liked to take something on him. I think he's going to get more involved in this offense and take a little away from Pollard.
I would agree. I like that spot.
I also am, it kind of pisses me off that if you look at anytime touchdown scorer, the top 2 guys, Ramondre -102, Trevion Henderson +130, they've both scored 1 touchdown this year. Like, why are they so favored to score a touchdown, especially Trevion? Like,
I mean, the Titans are just that bad.
I mean, the Patriots have played awful teams every week, it feels like, and yet he's still not scoring. He's playing like 30% of the snaps. Why is he +130 to score?
It's just because they know fish are going to take it.
Yeah.
They just know someone's going to read
You
it.
can't take the other
it.
side.
Yep.
Like, him not to score, whatever that would be, like -150. I'd take the hell out of that.
Despite
I don't have
that,
any players in this.
I don't have any
is an
plays in
ugly-
this game. Just a fuck shit game. Which side would you take? -7 for the Patriots or +7 for the Titans? I'm on the Patriots -7.
I kind of like the Titans +7. I mean,
But
it's
no
the head
head
coach
coach.
thing.
No
The head
head
coach
coach.
thing is big here.
All right, fair enough.
Oh,
We
God,
see it
the
time and time
Patriots
again.
blew the Panthers out.
Why do we need that? Like, why did we
trying to
need
look if they're able
add
to
that
win
in?
by
There's
large
no
points.
need.
I'm trying to see
Like,
if
that
it's
was
in
the
their
most
bag.
unnecessary shot.
All right, I'll go New England.
New England -7.
Just because I saw that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just because you were reminded we got fucking bent. Eagles, Vikings, -2 is the spread in Minnesota. No weather. Don't worry, gentlemen. Over 44. Birds versus Vikings. I do have a play in this game that is a little bit dicey.
This is a big game, I feel like, for the Eagles locker room.
100%. And looks like Landon Dickerson will be back. He's back in practice, limited practices, but it looks like he's trending towards playing. If he plays, that's huge for this ball club.
Yeah, but if Brian Flores makes Jalen Hurts look bad and they lose 3 straight, it's gonna get ugly.
Yeah. I do have Saquon Barkley to go over 70.5 rushing yards, though. Despite being looking
that.
worse,
It is at 72.5 now.
fire. I'm so sharp. 72.5 now. Landon Dickerson will be back, hopefully, for this game. And even if he's not, Minnesota allows the 5th most rushing yards to opposing running backs. I mean, we saw the Browns. Quinshawn could have had almost 200 on him when they played. They're averaging over 113 rushing yards per game right now allowed. Saquon Barkley, I get he's had a slow start. Whatever it is, the line, him. I feel like this could be a game where they're going to run some sort of double A, double C, off the edge, corner safety, whatever it is. And they're going to have one hole. And Saquon, if any running back is going to find it, it's going to be him. So I love that spot for Queasy.
I like that.
Jordan Mason, 69. It's
I
kinda
have that.
high.
I have that. His under as my prop, as one of my props this week. I mean, he's only gone over that once this year, and that was against the Bengals and their defense. We know how bad that is.
Yeah, that was like Jake Browning's debut, and
Yeah.
what's his face had like 3, the greatest defensive game ever.
Yeah. So it's like, besides that game, he has not really been that efficient. And now against the Eagles defense, which I mean, it has had some bad weeks. They just let up a lot of yards to Scatabo, but like, I think we see a bit of a bounce back from them. And if anyone's not gonna live up to their line here on the Vikings, I'm very confident that it's Jordan Mason.
Very high. How about Wentz? 234.5.
It's Wentz for sure.
That was my other question. I feel like you have to.
I
They
think
seem like
locked
they
it in,
have
yeah.
no faith in JJ.
Like, it was 2 to 4 weeks. Isn't that 4 weeks ago?
Yep.
Yeah.
And
like,
off the bye.
McConnell just keeps being like, well, figure it out. Can't throw the left side of the field, so who knows? Like, he just didn't play good. And Wentz at least, like, isn't elite, but he gives him a chance.
Yeah, and that's
Where,
really like all they
JJ
need with this
fucking
roster.
Sucks, respectfully. And I mean, you look at Justin Jefferson's production with Wentz compared to
If they didn't come back against the Bears in week 1, we would think he's like
the woe.
the woe.
I mean, his game versus the Bears was 3/4 of holy shit, this
Yeah.
guy's a dumpster fire ass market. And then 1/4 of like, all right, maybe he's decent.
And he's won NFC Player of the Week.
Yeah, and he won NFC Player of the Week with a QB rating of like 38. It was insane. Anyway,
Ooh, Wentz revenge game.
it is a Wentz
Big
revenge
revenge
Not
game.
talked about.
Not talked about. I'm taking Birds -2 in this one.
Same. But it's
Yeah.
ugly if Minnesota wins this. But I don't think they will.
I'm gonna go Minnesota. Fuck it.
Minnesota
Plus
+2.
two.
For sexual P. Panthers
go.
and Jets. Are you ready? I literally looked at tickets for this game. No one gave a fuck. So
Man, that would
we're
be
here.
awful going in this
-1.5 for the Panthers, +1.5 for the Jets. Overs 41.5.
I got multiple props. in this one.
Panthers, the same record as the Chiefs.
Fire. Not talked about enough.
Not talked about enough.
Could also have the same record after this week, too.
Could possibly
both
have the
favorites.
same
Aren't
record.
the Panthers are technically little favorites.
Is Chuba out?
Chuba
don't
is
think
right now. He's practicing, so we have yet to be. It's yet to be announced.
But
so we don't know.
despite that, even if he plays, I really like Rico over 63.5.
Really?
Yeah, like let's say Chuba does play. The
That's-
fact that Rico has been so good the past 2 weeks, and Chuba is still like clearly he's still a little banged up. There's no way that they go back to being like a Chuba 60, Rico 40. Like I would be shocked if Rico is not still the guy with the most touches in this backfield. And with how good he's been, 63.5 against the Jets defense, like I really like that for him to go over that mark.
I don't know if I agree.
Jets rushing defense right now is 8th in rating, which is actually shocking.
Really? But they let up so many yards.
So many yards, but they're 8th in rating according, an overall run defense rating. But no, I mean I agree with you. It looks like they've given up a fuck ton of yards
Make your intrusive Rico 100.
right now.
Rico 100.
No, but I don't mind the line. I mean, again, as someone who's dialed in on the Panthers, I would say you have to remember Chuba's still a captain. Chuba still right now, after they release the depth chart, is the running back 1 for this week going into it. So if he plays, I think he'll start. Do I think he'll get more run? No, but I think it easily could be a 60-40 in favor of Rico. But like, can he hit 63.5 on 60% volume? I would think yes, with how he's been playing and with the Panthers having the number 2 running grade in all of the NFL right now. Despite us losing our 2 best linemen was kind of crazy. Anyway,
They're just that good. They're that deep.
we're literally like that.
Why
We're
was
literally
he
as good as the
so
Chiefs.
Good the last
We're
2
literally as good as the Chiefs. Anyway, 63.5.
I also really like.
I'm
Jalen
indifferent
Coker.
about it. I think you can go either way.
Yeah,
But if you like the over, I don't mind it at all.
they got a little bit of juice on it too. It's plus 100.
Yeah, no. I mean, I don't mind that. I think I would rather. Yeah.
Oh, God. No Garrett Wilson.
No, Garrett. Yeah, no. This
Fade
could
Justin
be,
Fields,
This could
bro.
be a big running day. And
I
the
also
Panthers
really
could have a
like,
winning record.
Jalen Coker.
This is going to be
over
one they
27.5.
drop. Like,
No,
they
it
should
be the
win
one
this.
they lose. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Jalen Coker is back. Jatavian Sanders is back.
Yeah.
Supposedly.
But like 27.5 feels really low for Coker in his first game back.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to get ramped up. That's the biggest thing. I don't think he's going to see 100% of snaps. Or not that he even would.
He doesn't even need to. He just needs to make like 2 catches.
We'll see. It's hard when Ted has been like the guy. Like it's been like Ted, everybody else. So we'll see. Especially with how everything's split up now and Jimmy Horn even getting more volume and stuff. So like there are some other names in there that have kind of been thrown in the hat. But we'll see how Jalen Coker plays. I'm excited to just see him on the field. But we do have to pick a side for this game. Panthers. Oh, I did take a player prop in this game. I actually lied. I took Bryce Young over 29.5 pass attempts. He's gone over this in 6 of his last 7 road games, averaging 36.1 pass attempts per game. The spread is only 1 for a reason. Like, I know that they're missing people, and we should win this ball game by a lot, but we just never do. So I feel like we're going to be in a spot where it's going to be a close game. Bryce is going to have to throw the ball, and he's going to see 30 pass attempts in this one. Plus, just overall, I mean, they've been allowing him to sling the rock as they clearly feel like more comfortable with him at the helm than they did in previous weeks.
How do the Jets look on offense without Garrett, dude?
So bad.
This is terrifying.
What's Justin Fields' passing yards? It can't be
173.
something. See, like, even that feels high
I
for
still
him.
like lean the under. Bro's bad.
No, he's not that good. And you have Tyrod in fantasy. So praying on his downfall.
I would not be shocked if Fields gets pulled at some point in this game. Like, if he starts off bad first quarter, first half, like, why would they not pivot to Tyrod?
Yeah. I mean, I don't have the logic for you. I saw a stat of, like, coaches that have, like, Capri Sun leggings on are, like, 1 in 12.
I saw that.
McDaniel and it's fucking Aaron Glenn, who all just wear, like, the
jogger type.
The jogger with the, like, legs up. I don't remember what it's called. Capris. I call it Capri Sun.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Like the juice?
Okay, sides. Which side are you taking? Panthers -1.5.
I'm going to go Jets.
Fuck you.
There's something fishy about
Fuck you.
If the Jets are given like a money line type line, I can never bet on them. Like it's got to be the Panthers.
Jets opened up favorites.
That's what's
-2.5.
fishy. Why?
They thought Garrett might be playing.
Give me the Panthers.
We have won 3 straight games, or 3 games when I have faded the Panthers. I will
Take
hurt
one for
my
the team.
record just for us to win some ball games. So I'm going to go Jets.
This feels like one they'll drop.
+1.5.
Like when they could really be above 500 and like
We got to stop. Like, we got to stop.
a lot of trap games
Got
lately.
to stop. But one thing we can't stop is taking all these plays and placing those slips on Pickett. Make sure if you guys aren't signed up on Pickett, use code BDGE when you sign up. It's absolutely free to do. You won't only get access to all of our slips, but you'll also be able to track your own. So whenever you place a bet, you don't have to do any paperwork, no spreadsheets, no nothing. Everything is tracked for you, so you know how much you're up, know how much you're down. Know much where you have futures and placements here, placements there. If you're on multiple books, whatever it is, you'll be able to track it on Pickett. That link is also in the description down below. Heading to the Giants versus Broncos, +7 for the Giants versus the Broncos. Over of this game is 40.5.
This is a big come down to earth game for the Giants.
Oh my God, and then some.
Like everybody's riding high. The TikTok edits are going crazy for Dart and Scattaboo. Like, I'm going to take Jackson Dart under passing yards, even though it's only at 181. Like, he does not throw the ball that often. And now against the best defense in the league, like,
I fuck with that.
I also don't mind his
Locking
overall
that
rushing
in.
yards.
Yeah.
Just because, like, he's going to be under so much pressure. He's just going to use his feet as he has been the past 3 games. Like, I like the under.
All right. Yeah, that works. I also agree with that. I think the Broncos statistically have
They just
one of
held
the best
Justin
rushing
Fields to
and
40.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's nuts. They're so good. Did you hear the English version of the England version of like the announcers?
No.
Like they like soccer announcers or football announcers for the game. They were lit. They were way better.
I might have because they were like, "Is this the Hornets announcer or something?"
Yeah, or some bullshit. It was awesome. The Hornets and Eric Collins is the best.
Yeah.
There's no one better than him. But yeah, I agree. I think I'm taking the Broncos -7. I don't have player props in this game. But I do love the Broncos -7 here, and I agree with you. I think it's going to be big, just like come back to the real world here, Giants, and you guys fucking still stink.
Yeah, I got Denver -7.
Yeah, Denver to -7.
All right, that was a quick one. Let's go to the next one, which is going to be the Colts and Chargers. Big game. 5-1 versus 4-2.
Great.
Could the Chargers have the same record as the Panthers since week 7? Who would have thought?
Is Keenan not playing? His line's not up.
He
He's
better
fine
play.
now.
Let me look.
He better play.
Also, what about QJ?
I think he's back.
Oh, Keenan's fine.
So far, looks like Keenan is not on the injury report. Just didn't play on Wednesday. So I
He's
don't
been
know
kind of
why.
quiet
Line's
his
up.
last 3 weeks.
But he did have a full practice on Thursday, so no real reason
And
to there.
QJ's fine.
QJ is
Full
limited practice
participant.
and then full practice, so he should be back. So it looks like they'll be at full health. Obviously, Kamani Vidal had his huge game last week. Looking to ride high off that. Hassan Haskins down to 19.5 rushing yards for his line. Receiving yards. Oronde Gadsden feeling big with 25.5 for his receiving yard line. The second highest so far on the Chargers before the other receivers get added in. Ladd obviously at 66.5. And the leader for the Colts, Tyler Warren, has now resurged into his first spot there for the Colts leader in the passing game.
been
Interesting
cooking.
enough, Michael Pittman dealing with a hamstring injury, so that could be why Warren and Josh Downs have had so much volume here.
Yeah, why is Downs not on here either? I would
I
like
don't
Downs
know.
on his over. Downs has
They
been
could just be
great.
waiting on more reports
Yeah.
of injuries and whatnot. That's what normally happens is they're just waiting on specific guys to put in other guys to see.
Like if
That's-
Downs' line comes in at like 40, 50 yards, like I would love that over with the way he's been playing. And he's been getting targeted a lot more since the beginning of the year.
Yeah. He still only plays, it's weird though, because he's still only playing like 50, 60% of snaps.
Yeah,
It's really
that's
weird.
true.
Or
He just
routes.
gets targeted at a ridiculous rate when he does get on the field.
Yeah, he's nice. Yeah, so outside of that, interesting spots here. The main one, again, the main takeaway is Kamani Vidal, obviously coming off the huge game. Now goes against the Colts, though. Colts, statistically, are one of the better teams versus the run. So I'll be intrigued to see kind of how they do there. And the Chargers, statistically, if I'm not mistaken, let me pull it up, are, as of right now, have the best, no, I'm lying, the second worst run blocking rate out of any team in the NFL.
Damn.
Second
Kind of want to fade
worst.
Kamani.
I do too, but I didn't really like the high line. Wasn't high enough for me to fade.
If it
Obviously,
gets bumped, though, to like 56 before the game,
like again, he played Miami. Anybody
Right.
with a pulse, put me back there, coach.
Straight
I'll run for 100 against Miami. 53.5 is the line.
I mean, it's still decently high.
No, it's still high. You definitely still could fade.
Or there's
I-
even like the rushing plus receiving. He's
It's
at
also like the
74.5.
Colts, in my opinion, are just like they're gonna put up points. Like it's so hard to stop this offense that I feel like it's gonna be a lot of just catch up for Justin Herbert and the Chargers here.
I do like Herbert over pass attempts. I believe it was at like, what was it again? I lost it here.
34.5.
34.5. I mean, he's been throwing the rock,
Yep.
especially with no Hampton. Like, I anticipate this to be a higher scoring game, more of a shootout. So Herbert to go over that mark as he has been doing a lot of this year feels like a good bet to make.
I don't know how the Chargers are favored, dude.
Really? Good team.
They fucking
home?
suck.
I guess their home field advantage.
They literally
means
Just a
just
good ball
almost
club.
lost to Tua. Like,
Good
it took
ball
a
club.
goddamn miracle broken play for them to beat the Dolphins, and the Colts
nothing. That's football.
have such a seamed identity. Give me the Colts.
That's football, says the Canadian.
yeah.
That's American ball right there. No, I agree. I don't think the Chargers are as good as the record shows. I think the Colts are as good as the record shows. I'm going Colts plus 1.5 here with the total. The high total is 48.5. I still kind of like the over there, but nonetheless, I'm taking Colts plus 1.5.
I'm gonna take the Chargers -1.5.
Kamani Believer.
Come on, my guy.
Minus 1.5 there. Heading to the next game, which is going to be the Commanders and Cowboys. Despite their losses, Dak has played a phenomenal ball and
Yes.
continues to look like he's playing at damn near an MVP level. Commanders are -2. Cowboys are +2 in this one. The over is 55.
This is a tough one.
Yeah, no, for sure. Very tough one. JCM comes out with a 74.5-yard rushing line. Javonte at 67.5. And Jaden's all the way up at 47.5. So clearly that breaks ain't holding it back.
We got CD back.
CD's back.
CD.
Honestly, I still love George Pickens over 56.5 receiving yards. Like, I know with CD back, he's going to take more of a back seat, but like the way he's been playing, even when CD was in, he didn't hit this line in week 1, but he's hit it in every week since. And like the connections there with Dak and Pickens. CD, first game back after injury, maybe they ease him in a little bit. Pickens, all it takes is one catch for him to hit this line.
Mm-hmm. No, I mean, I don't hate it at all. It's interesting, though, how they immediately have...
He's gone over this in 5 straight.
Yeah.
They don't have, the reception lines up for him. And Ferguard, he takes a big back seat. He's had 6.5 receptions in the past 2 weeks. Now he's at 4.5. It's going to be interesting to see how this offense plays out now with CD back. And is CD, my question is he going to get
Terry
full
back.
snaps? So, and as of right now...
I don't know if Terry's going to play.
No?
Yeah, I think I saw that he's like unlikely to play.
I thought he's practicing.
Yeah, I mean, Debo has not played yet, and Terry did not play on Thursday. Did not practice. So those two did not practice this week. Terry with, I would say, very limited Wednesday. As that doctor said before on TikTok, Terry's injury is a lingering one with an athletic hernia.
Not good.
Did I see Morse say that?
No, it was...
Someone better.
Someone who we watch on TikTok all
Somebody
the time is
send that
really
to
good at
Jesse
breaking
Morse.
down exactly what the injuries are. He's right more times than he's wrong, and he said with Terry that this is an injury that, like, on the surface they're gonna say like, oh, 2 to 4 weeks or whatever, and then it could just like he originally thought he was gonna be out the whole season, and then when they
Damn.
didn't announce he was out the whole season, he was like, wow, I'm really surprised. We'll see when he comes back, and now we're kind of seeing that play out in real time. Of like they just keep pushing Terry back and back and back. Because originally it was like, oh, Terry could play this week. Terry could be back. And then
It does feel like he's been on the cusp for like 3 weeks.
yeah,
now.
so it's like maybe he plays this week though. Again, recording this Friday, we don't know. Maybe on Sunday by the time where he's ready to roll. But as of right now, it just keeps being like that. Debo, on the other hand, just taking days off and then balling out on Sundays. Just like, what the fuck is he doing? Couldn't tell you. He just doesn't feel like fucking practicing. Like, he's telling Cliff, I'm off. I'm not doing it. I'll be in the gym, but I'm not going to practice. And then
He's
he comes
not
out on
balling
Sundays.
on Mondays, though.
Not on Mondays, but on Sundays, he's been fine. I don't have any player props for this game, looking at it. But do you guys have any player props for this game?
Just Pickens.
Just the pickle stains? All right. Then we can pick sides for this one. A lot of minus
55
twos.
point total.
55 is the
Holy
point
shit.
total because both these defenses are dog water. What are you thinking? -2, +2.
Lean Washington.
I kind of like the Cowboys. Man, the fact that it's 55 of the total and they only have Pickens at 56, like, fucking
Nuts.
give me that all day.
All right. I'm going Commanders have a bounce back -2 here. Heading to our next game, we do have the Packers and the Cardinals. -6.5 for the Packers. We do not know if Kyler is playing. That is
What about
still
Marv?
Oh,
up in the air right now.
I wonder how much that would even impact the line.
Marvin Harrison is limited in practicing, so we'll see. But Kyler right now is limited. But I would assume if they officially rule out Kyler, it moves to 7.5. They give him that hook.
They get him 1 point. That's crazy. They're starting QB gets him 1 point.
I mean, Jacoby's like a fine. Like, it's not like
Yeah.
they're going from like Jacoby to like Will Levis. Like, it's not like, I mean, it's not like that big of a gap. Or Kyler to like Will Levis, I mean. Like, they're just, it's not that big of a drop off. He's a manageable quarterback. Plus, the Packers haven't really like run up the score on a lot of teams. Like, even the Bengals last week were able to like hang around, which normally you don't love to see. But I think the Packers this week, I'm already getting ahead of it. I'm taking the -6.5, but I'm also taking Josh Jacobs over his rushing yard. 74.5 feels like a really good spot. Arizona just allowed Jonathan Taylor to go off of them for over 120 yards. They rank bottom 12 versus the run so far this season. If I didn't take the Devon Achane, I also like the Josh Jacobs over 99.5 intrusive for plus 225. I liked both of those, but I decided to go with Achane. I think Josh Jacobs could have his first 100-yard game, though. He's seen 2 touchdowns in back-to-back games as well. Like, they are just back to let's run the ball when it's effective.
Jacobs is nice.
And, I mean, we've seen him in Madden. He's broken. He's cracked. He's a great ball player.
He's great in Madden, so 74. He's going to be great today.
Yeah. It's just our offense has him in it, and it's funny. But 74.5 is the line. I think he can easily hit this versus an Arizona defense. Again, and especially if they don't have Kyler, like, I think Green Bay's going to be up this entire game. Just run the ball.
Intrusives in this game, and it's Matthew Golden, 100 yards.
Ooh.
Fire.
His yards have gone up in 3 straight, 52, 58, 86.
100.
Favorable matchup. And he's yet to really connect on, like,
a bomb.
Yeah, he's had some bigger throws, but he can't, like, catch it and crib it. Feels like one time he's going to stay in bounds and have, like, a 75-yard touchdown.
Not have a
on
mental
one
lapse.
Is that line up? I don't see it.
It's not up.
Oh.
All right.
It's because they know.
Matthew Golden, 100-plus yards is your intrusive.
Hopefully they put it up.
Yo, let's be positive. The fuck?
I said hopefully.
No, you don't even, like, give it up the chance. They'll put it up.
But yeah, so Matthew going 100-plus yards, I feel like that's a really good spot, especially because you're going to get good value on that as well.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll have Golden. We'll have H. Did you say you're intrusive yet?
I'm going to go with Burden. I like
Luther
it.
Burden.
Yes, sir.
To score a touchdown. That's going to be plus
Love
340
that.
as well. So that's a good spot there. All right, so that's our intrusive. Those are the 3 lines. We have Matthew Golden over 100 yards at Luther Burden plus 340 at to score a touchdown, and we do have Devon Achane to have 50 receiving yards there. All right, heading to the spread of this game, 6.5. I'm on the Packers. What are you guys at?
Green Bay.
Green Beezy?
Got to factor in that the Cardinals beat the Panthers a few weeks ago.
Fucking Jesus Christ.
Don't know if did they cover?
They didn't cover, but they beat
because
them.
Bryce backdoored him. Almost should have won that damn ball game. Literally recovered an onside kick just to fucking lose.
This is a tough one. I'm going to go Packers, too.
All right, Packers
Don't trust the
minus
Cardinals.
6.5. All right, and our Sunday night ball game, Falcons and Niners, 8:20 start time in San Francisco. I have not been doing weather reports for the last few games. This one is clear, so we're gonna have clear skies in San Fran. But nonetheless, the spread of this game is 2 once again for the 15th time. And the over-under is 47. So we have Michael Penis is up for 225.5 for the passing yards. So that's the one lineup. Obviously, we don't know the quarterback situation with the Niners yet. We're going to assume it's Brock Purdy for now until we hear further notice that we go down to Mac Jones. Bijan Robinson obviously had his breakout, massive 2025 game. Wanted to be Rico Dowdle, couldn't quite get there, 1 yard short. 77.5 rushing yards is his line, with a receiving line of 38.5. 38.5 for a running back is
crazy.
Gnarly.
Yeah, Bijan's rushing and receiving is 120.
Yeah, he's absolutely nuts. Drake London, 75.5, looking like we might have no Darnell Mooney again.
Drake London's been on fucking fire.
Yeah, when with Darnell Mooney to without, with Darnell Mooney to without is nuts.
If Mooney doesn't play, I really like that.
If Darnell Mooney doesn't play, Drake London turns into Jesus Christ. If Darnell Mooney plays, he turns into a fat turd.
I actually like this to be a CMC ground game for once.
Kind of like that,
He's
too.
been kind of like mid this year on the ground, but Atlanta's run D last 3 games, they've given up 70 to James Cook despite the win. James Cook still got his. They gave up 60 to Chris Rodriguez. It was only 7 carries. Like, this is Chris Rodriguez we're talking about. And then he gave up 70 to Chuba Hubbard the week before.
Don't just Chuba.
They're not great on the ground.
Panthers' second best running grade.
Yeah, gave up 70 to the Panthers' second best running back.
Bars.
Let's CMC cook a little bit.
CMC's been one of the most consistent runners of the football I've seen yet this season, and not like a elite consistent runner. Like he's had 50
Yeah.
yards in every fucking game.
Not in a good or bad way. It's
55,
just
52, 49, 57, and 54. Like that is the most straight line of just like every single game doing the same shit over and over again.
I feel like his receiving too.
Like,
he
you
just
think
gets
it's-
like
yeah, you
7-8 receptions.
You think
for
it's going to
50, 60
change,
yards.
and it just does not, which is insane. Intrusive Kyle Pitts, 100 yards, plus 950. Thoughts?
Plus 950.
No? Bijan, 100-yard receiving game, 13 to 1.
Game.
He's done it before. Did it against Washington week 4.
Did you do it in week 1 too?
He might have. It's absolutely nuts. All right. But we do have to pick a side. The over-under this game is 47. Obviously, we don't have all the details to this game with Brock Purdy and them being out. But which side do you like? Brock Purdy or Mac Jones? I'm going to be honest. I think there's a kind of just like a trade-off at this point.
Yeah. I'm going to go Atlanta. Coming off a good win. Also, just no Fred Warner, no Nick Bosa the rest of the year for the Niners.
It's huge.
Huge.
Yeah, Fred Warner especially. He's like been so consistently.
Yeah, like he's
available
still
for
the
them.
best linebacker in the league.
Yeah, I think without him, they'll struggle a lot.
Yeah.
I like the Falcons +2 as well.
And if Falcons lose this ball game, Panthers move up in the standings to the second in the NFC South.
Sneaky division all of a
Sneaky division all of a sudden. They
sudden.
have
NFC
these,
South, AFC South.
They'll have the same record as the Niners.
Getting hot.
Getting
Same
hot.
record as the Chargers.
Same record as the Chiefs.
Same record as the Lions.
All
when they
right.
lose to the Bucs.
Anyway, I'm going to take the Falcons +2 here away.
That's where I'm at.
Despite Penix playing pretty bad in away games, but I'm still going to take them +2. What's
All
yours?
on the
Just a
Falcons.
banged up
Falcons,
team.
Falcons, Falcons. All right. So that means the Niners are going to win by 50. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe. Let us know in the comments down below who you guys are taking, who you guys are fading from our slips and your own. Obviously, if you're not in the BDG Bets Discord by now, hop in there. Obviously, we talk bets every single day. And we do also college as well as NBA's coming up. So make sure to hop into that Discord as well. With that being said, like, subscribe, all sort of fun shit down below. We'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.